Hi, it's Melanie, and in this video, I want to tell you a little bit about my experience on the liver cleanse. So, I have a liver cleanse starting on May 15th. I announced in my last video that registration is currently open, and I first did this liver cleanse back in 2014. So, it's been 3 years since I did this particular cleanse, and I just wanted to share with you why I did it at the time and what results I got from it because you may be wondering what you can expect to experience. So it's a 1 week cleanse. It's a vegan cleanse. So we eliminate all animal products for the week, which is kind of a big deal for me since I tend to eat meat at least 2 or 3 times a day. So for a week, we really focus on vegetables and fruits, and it really does help detoxify any kind of stored toxins that you have in your fat cells and any excess hormones or any other types of products that your body is creating but isn't able to get rid of quickly enough. So that's a little bit of background to give you some more information about what I was looking for. At the time in 2014, I was trying to conceive our daughter. So we have a 2-year-old. She's almost 2. She's born on the 4th of July, so she'll be 2 in a couple of months. And at the time, I was looking for kind of a way to cleanse before conceiving because that's one thing that I know I just wanted to get my body in the healthiest place possible that I could before getting pregnant. So we had started trying in February, and so this was May, and I went ahead and jumped on board to the liver cleanse. It went a little bit too too far into it at the beginning, just meaning that I planned everything for the whole week. I, bought out the grocery store, and I think I needed to plan, a couple days at a time. So that's one of the tips. If you join with me, I'll help you figure out how to shop and plan so that you don't end up with way too many things in your fridge that you end up not using. But anyways, I was just really excited to do it, and I did have some headaches and some fatigue and some kind of detoxification symptoms at the beginning. I felt like my eyes were really dry, and I just needed to drink way more water than I was expecting. So there were definitely some discomforts at the beginning, but by the end of it, I definitely felt really good. And the one thing that really changed for me was in my cycles. So I had been having so let me just explain a little bit about the luteal phase. That's really what changed for me. So in your cycle, your luteal phase is the time from when you ovulate until when you get your period. And usually that's pretty much a set number of days for any individual woman. And it can vary anywhere between most likely like 10 days up to like 15 or 16 days, but ideally it would be kind of like 12 days or longer. So mine was 11 days, and it can vary, a day or two every cycle, but mine was always 11 days, and the month that I did the cleanse, I ended up actually my period kind of got all weird for a month while my hormones were resetting. And then after that, my luteal phase jumped up 3 days, up to 14 days. And that's important because it's something that otherwise your body kind of is on a schedule. And that's something that's really difficult to change. It's really hard to change that cycle that your body is on. And so I think for me, what happened was detoxifying some excess hormones and really bringing my system into balance allowed my body to lengthen that last part of my cycle, which is really important for conception because if your luteal phase is too short, then it doesn't give the baby a chance to implant and for the progesterone levels to rise enough before your period comes for your body to recognize that you're pregnant. So having a long enough luteal phase is one of the keys to a successful conception. So for me, and this time around, 3 years later, I said my daughter's going to be 2, and we're starting to think about eventually wanting to have another child. And I've been tracking my cycles. It's something I've been doing for a really long time. I recommend everybody, even if you're not looking to conceive, if you have a cycle, it's really wonderful to track it just to find out what's going on in your body, and it gives you so many clues as to what's going on with hormones and other symptoms that you can kind of link to different parts of your cycle. So anyways, I of course really love knowing what's going on in my body, and right now my luteal phase tends to be around 9 or 10 days, which is definitely on the shorter side, and it's shorter than it even used to be for me in the past. So that's one thing I have in the back of my mind as kind of a hope going into this liver cleanse, that I'd love to have that same result that I had before, detoxifying some some excess hormones potentially, and just really bringing my hormones back into balance in the next couple of months after the liver cleanse. So I wanted to just share my personal story with you, just to let you know kind of the results that I experienced. And of course, it's particular to my situation, and you have different goals, and your experience is going to be unique to you. But it's totally possible to just spend 1 week on a totally different diet than what you're used to and really see some major changes going on in your body from that. So I hope that was inspirational for you. I really hope that you'll join me on this liver cleanse and spend a week with me eating tons of vegetables and other plant foods while we cleanse our livers, cleanse our bodies, and hopefully take a bigger step forward towards our goals than we would otherwise be able to. So if you have any questions, leave me a comment below, and I'll also put the registration link for the cleanse in the description box of this video, and I can't wait to see you there. Talk to you again soon. Bye.